Alright, welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. It's time for what I'd consider bonus content. So this video is going to be all the rank 9 and 10s for the female party members. For most of them, it's going to be their romantic path. For one of them, it's going to be friendship, and you already know where that's going. So this is going to be basically a big old supercut, because I'm cutting out anything that's already been shown in Let's Plays, in the Let's Play, unless it's like the lead up to, the romance. So I figured I'd keep it. The only things I'm not showing off, so I recorded the beach, all the Hawaii scenes with all the girls, the school festival with all the girls, and the Christmas Eve ones, and I didn't keep all of them because it would just been the same thing over and over again, and nothing really changes. And plus, this video would have been like probably twice as long from like the Christmas Eve episode alone. So yeah, I think is one of the funnier romance, because she just, like, you hug her and she just says, "I love you," and then she's like, "Wait, what did I just say?" And then to just like not be cowardly or something, she freaking says, "Yeah, I said it and I mean it too." It's like she was challenged and she couldn't back down from it or something. It was funny. So, the reason this took so long to come out, because I've had this footage sitting around since, if I remember right, either October or November. Actually, it might have been November. But it wasn't long after the LP finished that I had all the footage recorded. It was mainly the editing that I was not looking forward to. And yeah, no, the editing this was a pain. So yeah, as you can see, I'm also editing out the actual rank ups, and for the party members, at least, the rank 10s, the whatchamacallit, the persona evolutions, to get their like ultimate personas. So yeah, okay, so I edited together On's rank 9 and 10 together, so that we could just jump into it instead of going from On's rank 9 to Kawakami's rank 9 to Takemi's rank 9, then to On's rank 10, Kawakami's rank 10, and so on. I think those three are the only ones that I had to edit around, like put them together. I think everyone else is just like happened naturally. So yeah, some of the rank 10s, I gotta say, were a little more difficult than others. Like On's was, because like in terms of editing, it was more difficult because it's just not whatchamacallit, kind of a difficult place to find where her unique stuff for if you're her romantic partner is, compared to the scene that normally would have played. So yeah, yeah, no, as this footage was recorded as soon as I finished Royal, cause I just wanted to get as much. Okay, so this is gonna sound weird. So the reason this video and the next video are gonna be so long in terms of length is mostly OCD. So I think that 118 doesn't really cut it in terms of part length. What I think makes it better is a nice 120. So yeah, so that's why this video is like an hour and 40 minutes, and the next video is 2 hours and 10 minutes. I did that because
that's why I'm not going to run away anymore.
I just wanted it done to make it 120. If I could have spaced it out to 125, I might have. Who knows? Oh yeah. So this has nothing to do with this video, but in case you were wondering, the Thieves' Den, that's new to Royal. You know, you get all those achievements and whatnot in there. I've got everything unlocked except for get a Persona stats up to 99. The closest one that's the one that's closest to that is Izanagi no Okami Picaro. He's the closest to getting all of his stats 99, and even then, like, it's not close. Like, I would need another playthrough just to do that. So yeah, that's the only one of those little mini achievements that I have yet to do. Other than that, there's not really much. Oh yeah, there's so there's like a music track in the Thieves' Den that is like where do you get it? And I believe because like it's not unlocked regularly, you have to go out of your way for this one, like in my opinion really out of your way. So there's a woman, I think she's in the ending where you're saying goodbye to everyone, and you talk to her and she gives you a CD, and that is the last music track in the game to be unlocked. And I believe that she's in Akihabara. Okay, so we've gotten On's whatchamacallit done.
Thanks.
So now we're doing Kawakami's rank 9 and 10. Then we'll do Takemi, and then I forget the order from then on. I'm also going to be showing the Valentine's Day cheater. I wouldn't call it an ending, but cheater scene. And so basically how I did this, how I recorded all this content, was I basically did 2 playthroughs of the game over again. I did one where I didn't cheat, and one where I did, and my brain is running on like no cylinders right now. So yeah, I basically played through the game twice because one of them, okay, here's what it was. One of them was going to include the original Persona 5 ending. The other was to go into the 3rd semester because I wanted to record all the endings for the game too, and I've got more to say about that once we get to that video. Kawakami is just so surprised that we're so on the offensive about this. So anyway, In terms of, so this is my first time like seeing some of the romance paths. Like I never saw Kawakami's, never saw Makoto's, never saw Futaba's, because like I just never chose them. I've done like
Well,
how many playthroughs? 4 of Persona 5's playthroughs. 4 Persona 5 playthroughs.
so
And in that I chose on Chihaya, Haru, and Hefumi. Those were the ones I chose for those playthroughs. And then in Royal, obviously, I chose Yoshizawa. And then
feels weird being here dressed in a normal outfit.
yeah, so oh god, again, brain
Completely
running,
done
no
with that
cylinders.
part-time job.
So this is like I said, this is my first time
and my
seeing some of these
students.
scenes.
I've been giving all a
For
lot of advice.
the third, so
So,
I only got footage of
that
the
talk
regular
I had,
ending
about whether or not
for
we should
all the
date.
romance paths. For the third semester run I did post game, I only
Really thought it
picked
through,
one
you know?
just to, I don't know, feel better about myself. Because
When you shared your
let me tell you,
feelings
there
the
was
other
a part of me that
day, I
hated
realized how
like
it felt. But
romancing multiple girls at once because I knew about the cheater
you're my
ending,
student.
and it was just kind of a little
You're in a
painful.
tricky situation as it
I
is.
guess that's just the kind of person I am. I don't know.
Suspension would be just the beginning.
I don't know what's up with that.
I'm restraining myself because
But,
you're so special to me.
I remember when I recorded the cheater, the day after Valentine's Day, I
Where
was
does that
just like,
confidence come from?
I had this painful feeling in my gut. I don't know why. It's a video game. These aren't real people. But it
Why are
still
you so okay
hurt.
with this? Now I feel dumb for trying to
Maybe
go
I'm
ahead.
just too
I had
into the
every
game.
intention of saying goodbye to you. Oh,
And here Kawakami is just like, yeah, I was here to like reject your feelings, but
would you like a woman like
you're
me?
too good at this.
You're a high school student with strange tastes. Or is that the sort of
So
thing
yeah,
a member of the
as I
Phantom
said
Prince is
earlier,
into?
I'll only be showing a couple of things
That whole
from
thing with Takaseki's
from
guardians
Hawaii
worked out way
and
too good
the
for me.
school festival,
And
because
you're
all
the
of them
only one
are
who knew about my
they follow the
situation.
same thing. It's just different dialogue. It's like you're at the at Hawaii. You're meeting up at the beach. You go get shrimp, and then you go to the bench and watch the sunset together. It's the same for every single girl.
Well,
The school festival, however, does have one different event for one of the girls, and that's who we're talking to right now, Kawakami. She has something different. So I showed that off because, you know, it's different. I know a lot of these could be considered the same, but I just wanted I wanted to show these off. I will be showing both of the Ryuji hangouts. So the other thing I'm not going to be showing is the White Day. Is it White Day? The event after Valentine's that the guy is supposed to buy gifts for the girl or something like that. I don't remember. But I won't be showing those because I figured it's going to be the same as what I showed in the Let's Play with Yoshizawa. Other than that, I showed the goodbyes. That's something.
Oh, fine.
Oh yeah, and the Christmas Eve stuff, that I'm only going to be showing one each. Mainly because during the Let's Play, I didn't show any of them because there was nothing to be shown. Because I didn't have a romance partner by by Christmas Eve in Royal in the Let's Play. So, yeah, and now we're talking to Takemi. And not really a spoiler because you don't see this, but in my one girl second playthrough of Royal, she was my pick. Because I was going for my main playthroughs. I'm going to try and do at least each one of them at least once. So I've done on Chihaya, Hefumi, Haru, I've done Yoshizawa, and now I've done Takemi. So yeah. I wonder if I still have that save file. Because I think I deleted some of my saves after I finished the recording. Because man, I was just tired. And also I wanted to clear up my save files. Yeah, I should probably finish that playthrough. Just so that I say I can't. I did. Anyway, yeah, if you hear any background noise, that's because it's raining outside right now. It's getting close to March. So, yeah. Also, this is going to seem odd, but if you want to know when this was recorded, this was recorded the Friday after Persona 5 Strikers came out. So I've already done a session of Strikers. I'm not going to say anything about it because, you know, there's going to be a Let's Play of it soon. Very soon, in fact. Like I said, I just did a session. So yeah, I've had this footage pretty much all throughout Star Fox, all throughout Digimon, Pokemon Shield, the DLC stuff. And it's just like, I'm kicking myself for not having done it sooner, because I totally could have had it done sooner. I was just lazy on my end. Though Digimon was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. Because that game took quite amount of energy just to get through. I still love the game, but yeah. So yeah, Takemi, she gets kind of, if I remember someone wording it right, stereotypical sexy nurse kind of thing going on. If I understand people right. So yeah. Oh boy, still have an hour and a half left to go. Oh, man. You know, after having recorded some Strikers, man, can I just say that it is really apparent the difference between Strikers and Persona 5. Because I'm looking at the graphics, and it's just like, everything's kind of more, I don't know. There's something about Strikers where everything looks off. Like, not necessarily in a bad way, but it does look different from Persona 5 and Royal. So yeah, for Takemi, we're going to the cafe. Let's see. I guess there are some people who would want a ranking of the girls, but it's just I don't really have one. I don't care that much about it.
That was absolutely delicious. I've been here a time or two, but I don't remember the coffee being so good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so here's something I can talk about. You might notice in the footage itself for this and the next one that some of them seem like I'm hanging on certain things for a while. that's mainly due to the fact that some of these scenes, some of this footage that I recorded was live commentary. So I was basically doing the live Let's Play format. This is being done post-com. Cause hoo boy, trying to do post-com when I had the live com footage, oh man, that would have been a disaster. I would have rather. I'm so glad I'm just doing one video instead of all that. That would have been a nightmare.
Where's your room? Upstairs?
But yeah, so yeah, I did live. I think I stopped doing it live around either Hefumi or Chihaya's scenes. At that point, I was just like, you know, I can get this done a lot faster if I did it post. So I did it for the rest of that, and it really helped in certain aspects. Mainly the stuff in the next video, which the more I'm talking about that, the more I'm looking forward to that more than this. Okay, so now we've got Makoto, and this is where everything becomes a little more linear. I'm not jumping. You're not gonna see the date jump around all that much. Also, yeah, had to include that. It's a crucial part of the Makoto confidant, don't you know? You know, fist of justice. In that case, it was a slap, but it is the... Okay, there. Alright, sorry about that. Had something stuck in my throat for a second. That really hurt. But anyway, so yeah, Makoto's one of the more like shy about it because she never really I guess she's never really thought about it before. At least some of the other characters have thought about it more. The one who shuts down the most is Futaba. Oh man, it's coming down. Though some would say that rain makes things more romantic. I know that's what my ex-girlfriend said. Like she found like kissing in the rain to be one of the most romantic things she could think of. I don't know. I do not know. So yeah, I may, you know, not have edited out all of the the similar stuff to what would happen if you didn't romance them, but it's close enough for me. So yeah, in terms of being shot down, I think the ones who take it the hardest is Haru and Oya. And Chihaya. Those three, just off memory alone, take the rejection, because I think those three, they're kind of expecting something out of this. Like, I could tell, like, Haru at least has a thing for you. Oya kind of seemed to want the thing to have gone on, because she does get a little flustered. She does, like, stumble a bit if you say no. She's like, oh, yeah, no, it was all just an act. And Chihaya, she definitely had felt something. That's why I think it was the rank 7, she asked if you liked older women. I think by then she started to like you.
studying to become a head of police while working as a
Yeah, and here's where, like, the editing is not so great. But whatever.
I will. The objective is the same after all. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows.
Oh yeah, there's the so there are some like kind of like dates you can go on once you start, you know, actually dating the confidant.
Maybe we could
I wish they
study
did a bit
something to
more
gain
with
more
that,
experience
because
and
like, you know,
would that be
some of
okay?
the scenes are nice, but it's just like after like it feels like 3 or 4 sometimes. You run out of locations with something that's unique,
Still have some time before night.
and it just feels like after that point it's just you hang out with them, the end, which kind of sucks. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. I thought I had accidentally left some of Chihaya's rank 8 or rank 9 into this, but no, we cut straight to the confession. Chihaya is one of the more adorable ones because she slips into her to her country accent, and it's kind of funny and adorable. Man, I hope the microphone isn't picking that up very well, because, you know, it's raining pretty good. But today's like the only day I have to record this stuff before, you know, Strikers comes out, because I was dumb and procrastinated for so long. I should have had a game plan a lot sooner, but I guess that's the price I pay. Oh well. So yeah, everyone's like phone call rank 9 thing. It's just them being like, I miss you. It's like, I know we just saw each other, and I know we just left, but I already miss you. That's pretty much how it is for all of them, for the most part. I think On doesn't get like that. I don't think excuse me. I don't think Takemi or Kawakami get like that, but I know like several others are just like, yeah, no, I know we just saw each other, but I already miss you, blah, blah, blah. I'm debating whether Chihaya or Futaba stutters the most when talking to you. So, the only reason I show the whole, like hang out with them scene is mainly just for a decent editing point, because otherwise it would have just gone straight to some of these scenes, and I felt like that was going to be a bit jarring. I know I still edit it quite a bit, but I think it works. I've never been in a Ferris wheel. A lot of these take place in a Ferris wheel. Actually, no, not a lot. I think only 2. On and Chihaya. Yeah, I think they're the only ones who go on the Ferris wheel. And to my memory, I don't think I've ever been on a Ferris wheel, and I'm afraid of heights, so I wouldn't go on Ferris wheel nowadays willingly. I remember when my fear of heights kind of developed, and some may argue that it's a fear of falling, but it's just like, what happens when you're high up? You can fall. It was back when I was a kid. I fell off a swing set, and that just kind of, every time I'm up high now, it's just bothersome.
You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is
So
the
yeah,
first time I've ever seen anything like it.
now instead of just being like, oh hey, you're a fan of Thief, but I'm not going to say anything because you helped me out so much, it's now, hey, you're a fan of Thief, but I'm not going to say anything because you're my boyfriend.
We're dating, you know. But I'm
Which
sure
is,
it'll be okay.
you know, nice.
I'll be by your side.
I kind of like that touch.
As the fortune teller who changes fates,
It's
I will
literally
guide
no
you so you can
different,
avoid
but
misfortune.
I don't know. To me, I like it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so because of that incident when I was a kid, heights have just not clicked with me. Like I remember in middle school, I went to an amusement park and got on a roller coaster. It was my first roller coaster ever, and I hated it. And it wasn't because it was all that high up. Honestly, it was just because it went way too fast for me.
The thing is,
Maybe it was a mixture. I don't know. I just kind of
really good.
don't go anymore.
If you don't have any plans to steal anything tonight, perhaps you can stay.
I can see Chihaya being like super clingy,
Stay with me.
like she's doing right there. Again, it's kind of cute.
I don't know what to do now. I couldn't figure it out.
You use your fortune telling for everything. It's
Let's figure it out together.
just I don't know. She just seems to do everything with fortune telling. Oh, okay. Here's the beach scene. So yeah, like I said, the only thing I'm showing off here is this one, the stuff with Ryuji. This is gonna be very sad because, well, when it comes to women, Ryuji's just very sad. So yeah, for whatever reason, I don't quite get it. But whenever you hang out with Ryuji in these scenes, what's his name? I've already forgotten his name. Mishima. For whatever reason, he always tags along. He tags along here and in the school festival. Granted, it's only 2 times, but I don't know why they do that. So yeah, this is basically the sequel to Operation Baitwatch. I think that's what it was called in Persona 3. I don't know if they did anything like that in Persona 4, because I haven't played Persona 4. But, yeah, and just like, well, unlike Operation Baitwatch, there's not a robot, a robot for us to hang out with.
It's coming from that food stand. Ain't that Yusuke?
Hey, Yusuke. Oh yeah, I forgot Yusuke was here at in Hawaii. Yeah, because like there was a storm over LA and they couldn't land the plane there. So, okay. I didn't talk about it during the Let's Play, but who does that? Like, okay, LA's a no-go, so how about Hawaii? I mean, I get that, you know, if you're going from Japan to America, you're gonna go east. And in that, you know, that kind of makes sense. It's like, I don't know. It really just depends on how far away they were when they found out about the storm.
Oh, y'all from Japan?
Weird accent. Anyways,
what was I saying? But yeah, it really just depends on how far away they would have been. But still, it's just like, to go from LA to Hawaii, man, that must have been like hell on the staffing schedule there. Because they probably like had everything planned for LA, and then it's just like, yeah, we gotta go to Hawaii. What?
oh, well, you know,
And Ryuji tries to blab off about being a fan of Thief, I'm guessing. Thankfully, Yusuke's there to be like, no, you idiot.
How about you ask the fan of thieves for help, huh? They're all about stealing hearts, right? You can make those girls have a change of heart.
I don't think it works that way.
This is absurd.
Yusuke's probably wondering, why did I get dragged into this? I'm wondering why I got dragged. I mean, I chose this because, you know,
Shall we eat?
Let's just head back.
and defeated. Everyone just... Well, Yusuke's not really defeated because he had no stakes in this. He was just like, I'm here for food.
Hanging out all by yourselves last night.
Oh yeah, and then there's this scene as you're about to leave.
That's all.
This only happened... I believe this only happens when you pick Ryuji, because
No.
I want to say if you pick any other character, nothing happens.
Say something to this
I
lonely
know
girl.
something happens in a later scene.
What? But we were together all of yesterday.
Yeah, doesn't make me lonely.
Way more desperate than either of us, Ryuji. That's enough, you guys. Hey!
Alright, so now, oh yeah. Oops.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. I've heard a couple people say like, oh yeah, is probably like the last choice they would pick for Persona 5. And I'm gonna be honest, yeah, she would be my last pick. I remember when Royal was making its bouts, I remember people talking about like how they wished Sai would have been an option. And it's like, I could think that could be, you know, kind of humorous to think like, hey Makoto, I'm dating your sister. Well, then again, you could totally do the other way around and be like, hey Sai, I'm dating your sister. There was that, and then there's also the whole like the bisexual, homosexual choices. And I mean, yeah, you can include those options for those people. I apologize. For people with those preferences. I don't know. Personally, just it feels super weird saying this, but I'm a straight man. So I'm not saying don't include that, because it's fine. I don't care if they include it or not. I personally just wouldn't do it. You know, it's as simple as that. It's like the people freaking complaining about like certain functions being in games or whatever. The closest I can think of, and I don't remember anyone actually complaining about this, but the lucky egg in Pokemon. I think people know. Oh, I had a good example of that. But there definitely are things where it's clearly an optional bit of the game, but people are complaining that it's you know what? I just thought of that. Easy mode in video games or things like that. I know there are people who complain about there being like an easy mode type thing, but it's just like, you know, the game doesn't make you pick it. The best one I can think of was like what was it, Phoenix mode or casual mode in Fire Emblem. I think it started in Awakening, and people, I remember there were some people complaining about that, but it's just like, you don't have to pick that. It's not required.
Hey.
But they complained anyway, because of course people did. People want to complain about everything. Like the current Slash pick, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay, so here's something I'm going to talk about. I don't remember when I talked about this. I want to say it was during Digimon. But I talked about
It's where I convinced
the rumored Nintendo leaked for one of their directs.
I wanted to come back.
I don't remember exactly what all was on there. I just remember I talked about it. So a Nintendo Direct
And someday,
actually happened earlier, and
together.
none of those things were on there. So looks like Past Me was a little disappointed. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a Pokemon thing today. I don't care. Well, I do care. Like, I do want to see what's on there, but I'm not going to watch that live. I'll just look it up later. Because, honestly, that's probably the best course of action for me.
Even a journalist cooks at home from time to time.
But, oh yeah, something about like, oh yeah, I do cook. Why do you think I can't cook? Just because I'm a girl? Well, after Mystery Food X, guys have become a little cautious about that.
Up to you.
Alright, sorry about that. I had a, little emergency pop up.
Good evening.
Okay, so now we're done with, oh yeah. And now it's time for, Hefumi. I remember when I recorded this,
All right.
I had a issue with the thing. I think I went straight to the church without checking to see whether Hefumi ranked up, and then we just hung out, and I was just like, seriously? So I had to reload and get Chihaya to boost Hifumi's confidant, so that it was time for the rank 9.
Please.
So now we get to support, hopefully the next Shogi champion. She's going to start all over again. And then she got super formal all of a sudden. So yeah, I just remember how I kept bringing up the whole Persona 5 Strikers or Scramble wasn't localized by the time my Let's Play ended for this game. I think it was during Digimon when during the Digimon Let's Play that Strikers was confirmed to be releasing over here in the West, which again got me super excited. And I'm pretty sure I've said it in a different video, but I ordered it from Best Buy.
Good evening.
So I've got not only a normal case, but I've also got a steelbook case. And it was free, so that's cool. Now for the rank 10 of Hefumi. Wonder what that text message was, though. It was probably another confidant wanting to hang out.
Even after you learned about the fixed
Yeah, that
budgets,
sudden jump was
encouraged
me
you
cutting
to
past
have someone believe in you.
some regular dialogue.
At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became
Anyway,
someone
so
I couldn't do without. I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time,
the only thing I really wasn't able to get at all was so I showed off what happened in Persona 5 Royal, what happens when you don't go with someone during Christmas Eve, but I don't have what happens if you don't go anyone on Christmas Eve in the original Persona 5. I've never actually seen that scene. I assume you just go straight to...
That the Phantom
You just
Thieves
turn
found
yourself in
lessons
immediately, or you just spend the last night with, like, Sojiro and Futaba.
I'm honored to hear that from one of the Phantom Thieves. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed.
Yeah, everyone pieces it together. They're all great detectives. Seriously, though, it must be super easy. It's like really easy to know that. We're the Phantom Thieves at this point, if that's the case.
I will support you in whatever you want.
And apologies if I sound any different
Hey,
between the cut.
being a
So
hero must keep
before
you busy trying to
that
help
big,
everyone, huh?
before the cut, I forgot to put my
No
pop
longer have a
filter.
ban on dating.
I just had my microphone there bare, and so
Please let me have you all to myself.
it was kind of awkward. Not awkward, but I hope it doesn't make anything like peak too much. All right, so that's the end for those. Now all we have left is the school festival. So yeah, I'm showing off Kawakami because she's the different one of the girls, because you know, you do the whole like they go up on stage and then you confess your love for them or whatever. But Kawakami doesn't get brought up stage. She actually leaves. So
That's today's youth for you, I guess.
I think all they do is just have Ren say he has like a headache, so he wouldn't go up on stage.
Anyway, about what Akechi
So I'm trying to think of who's left. Oh yeah, Futaba and Haru. I know for sure. Alright, we've already been through Makoto, Takemi, Kawakami.
Something I want to talk to you about. Enjoy the post
Just trying to go through in my head because, you know, I don't remember everything that's in the video.
All right. Who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone?
Leave now, Ren, while you can.
I'll just have to pick someone then. How about the good sir over there?
Unfortunately, that's me. I have a headache.
Now, you're not shy, are you? He's either a carefree spirit who does as he pleases, or an airhead who's oblivious to the situation.
Dude, I had to go over there and punch you for that.
All right. Now that the audience is warmed up,
Warmed up from nothing?
participant.
Anyway, so... all I can think about right now is talking about strikers, and it's just like, I don't want to talk about it in a royal video.
Phantom Thieves.
Oh, man.
Let me know
So
if
yeah,
you
it,
need
I may have said this earlier in the video, but yeah,
I'll be there to
I
help
started all this, like, right after I finished, Royal, recording it.
It's the least
So I had, like, like, at
no
least
matter what's
2
going on
weeks,
around you.
before
Always be on your
YouTube actually caught up with,
I know I always end
how
up
much Royal I had
because you're
recorded.
so reliable.
Man, I
But to prove I'm
should have used that time a little more wisely as well. Should have recorded a new Let's Play in that time.
No,
Like, should have started Star
remember?
Fox Zero sooner than I
It's not exactly a
did.
substitute, but I can give you this. This is embarrassing.
Oh, come on, Kawakami.
That's a relief.
Don't talk about food right now. I'm actually really hungry.
All right, I'm going back to work. Oh, and about what you just asked me to do, I'm pretty okay with it. As long as we're not at school.
Dun dun dun.
Get home safely.
So yeah, oh yeah, now I'm showing off the Ryuji, whatchamacallit, school festival thing. And of course, because it's Ryuji, a Ryuji thing, Mishima is also there. Again, don't know why, but he just is.
That was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
Why didn't I cut that part out?
That
Oh well.
sucked.
I mean, it's really just like a couple of seconds. Who cares?
Round of applause, everyone.
They're doing this again?
All right. Who has something?
God. Now all I can think about is what's coming up next. Having to record.
Where is this guy? I can't seem to find him. Oh well. Blondie, step on up here.
That's you, Ryuji. But no, I'm looking forward to the next video. Just because I feel like there's a lot to talk about there.
Damn it.
You screwed yourself, Ryuji.
Sakamoto-kun. You look like someone filled to the brim with pent-up anger towards society.
Oh man, how accurate that is.
Would you like to share with us today, Sakamoto-kun? Sakamoto-kun?
Huh?
What's this? Our Sakamoto-kun made us up, but it turns out he has a nasty stage fright.
Yeah, no, I honestly
Give you a question.
find these,
Fan of
and they're nothing really. Like, I can't really think of any. I guess it's just like if you haven't romanced anyone or aren't on the path to. But even then, like, you start with Haru, so you have to, like, you have a choice. It doesn't force you, unless you somehow got Haru's confidant. No, you couldn't have, could you? Trying to think back, because like when this is a little bit after. Yes, this is when we were supposed to get information out of Akechi. So
You over there. Would you like to join in? Oh, hell yeah, you
just thinking in my head. So now the situation's been turned around. Now I've got nothing to say. I never have anything to say.
Well, I guess that's the end of that. Let's move on to the next person, shall we?
Oh, okay.
Round of applause.
I remember there being a bomb, the whole bombshell thing. Am I misremembering things here?
Turns out you're just a big chicken, huh? I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut it.
Now, Ryuji. And now Mishima is on a laughing fit.
No, I can't stop laughing.
Yeah, and really this is only just to
By the way,
make Mishima laugh.
laughed if you hadn't
It
said
had
so.
nothing to do with me.
You mean you were nervous? But you're the brilliant Sakamoto-kun. Damn it, I'm going home.
Alright, Mishima, stop laughing. It's not that funny.
This ain't really the best way.
Alright, so next up should be the Futaba and Haru. And then after that, I think it's just the Christmas Eve and then Valentine's Day.
I'm kind of jealous.
Oh, calm down now, Ryuji.
Later.
Alright. See you, Mishima. I cut him off. I was tired of him. So she called me a demon because it's right after she asked if she could skip out on her last promise for the promise list. Also, where's that shogi thing from? I'm assuming that's the shogi thing. But it's like that gold eyesore there. I don't remember much about my playthrough throughout. I mainly just used to get through the game. Just used Izanagi no Okami Pikaro and Yoshitsune, because it's just that much faster. Futaba.exe has occurred a problem and must restart. I think it's right around here. Where is she? I feel kind of bad, like the whole cheaters thing for Valentine's Day. There she is. Futaba, hello. So yeah, also between the cut, also the Pokemon thing came out, and yeah, Gen 4 remakes, and also an open world Gen 4 game, and I think more information on new Pokemon Snap. Can I just take a second to say how much I don't like the way they made the characters in the Gen 4 remakes? Seriously? They look like the Link's Awakening DX models, and I hate those. I think those look ugly. I mean, it's whatever. I'll probably get it. Just cause Pokemon. I don't have that kind of whatchamacallit, commitment with Zelda. It's like if I want to get Zelda, I'll get Zelda, but if I don't, I don't. But yeah, no. The open world game seems interesting, I guess. I'm not I don't know. Open world games are okay, but they can take a lot of time, like RPGs, and I already have enough on my plate when it comes to RPGs, man. I still gotta finish up the answer on Persona 3. I've gotta finish Star Ocean 3. What else? I'm playing through Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition right now. Persona 5 Strikers, even. I mean, it is an RPG. It's an action RPG, so yeah. RPGs. Indivisible, still playing through that. Would you call Indivisible a RPG? I'd have to relook into that.
The crowd freaked me out and my palms got all sweaty, but I did it. And that's the proof. She's mint condition. You see,
is that a Catherine doll?
Freestanding too.
That's a Catherine doll. I'm pretty sure that's Catherine.
Anyway,
I've never played Catherine, and I have no interest. But yeah. Oh god, that's just reminding me of the
around was actually
what was it?
so me being
Was it the Sony thing? There was a Sony event or a game event where like they were showing off stuff and like people were hoping something better from Atlas than what they showed. They just continued to show Catherine full body, and I'm just like, what? Are you kidding me? Because it's just like, I think at the time we were still hoping for Persona 5 Scramble information. But it's just, what the heck, man? Seriously.
mind if I, do the getting closer thing? You gave me permission, so no
But yeah, no, God, that's still just what they,
same room I've always had.
and it's not like,
It's
I don't know.
not just here, though.
I feel like that
My
kind
whole
of
world
argument is
expanding.
somewhat valid
Every day
because it's
brings
just
a
like
new and different
they've
discovery.
already shown so much of Catherine full body, and from what I understand, they haven't changed much. I again never played Catherine, never really had the interest in it, but it's just
Spinning. I knew it was possible.
why.
But I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just let them keep
Whatever.
changing little by little.
That is
Like
way in
everything
the
else.
past now, and now we have strikers. We have what else is coming out?
Yeah.
Nothing that I know of. Oh yeah, the or did this already come out? The HD port of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I remember hearing that. I think it was out in. It's already out in Japan, and it's already a mess, or like it's a disappointment from what I hear.
Training myself
I heard there was a lot of issues that should have been fixed up in a HD port, but weren't.
that way.
That's just what I've heard.
I'll never be
I
apart if
I don't
wanna be.
play mainline Megami Tensei. I only really play Persona, and I've trying to get into the Devil Survivor games. I don't know.
You know, I don't mind if my
Persona is just.
yours, not just as a thing.
I don't want to say it's just because it's more anime, but it's,
I want it
I
to
don't know.
be the
There's
same.
just something about it. I guess it is just because it's more anime. I don't know.
Warm.
I just like my introduction actually to Persona was 5. Playing it, but my actual introduction to
Don't let
the series was Persona 1, the PS1 game,
say that.
because SGB
You're okay with going home a
SGB
little
Likes to Play did a Let's Play on that. And I remember at the time I was more interested in those because they were more traditional. And then as soon as I played 5, I'm just like, okay, never mind with the traditional. Give me more social sim. So yeah, that was my introduction. Also, I remember when I first started watching the LP, I got one of my friends into it as well. And no, I don't think he had a Vita at the time. I think he had a PSP. No, that was someone else. But they got interested in Persona as well. But they off the bat were more interested in 3, 4, and 5. Or 3 and 4 at the time, because this was 2013? Yeah, 2013. So 5 was still a ways off. Actually, when did 4 come out? Or at least Golden. 4 was PS2 and Golden was Vita. Oh man, when did everything happen? Okay, so we got I'm trying to think backwards. We got okay, so Persona 5 I think came out in the US I think in 2017. Yes, because I didn't beat it until 2018. I remember I got it at a GameStop and I remember it was rather cheap. I didn't pay full price. It was during the summer, I remember that. And then it's like, it's funny. As much as I love this game, when I first tried to play it, I couldn't get into it. And then I sat down and beat it, and oh my god, I love this game. Are we on Oh, we're already on Haru. Completely skipped over Haru rank 9.
My spine. I would have been married to a man I don't respect.
Haru's one of the ones I feel super bad for when you say no. Because she becomes pretty dejected because of it.
Glad to be your teammate.
Uh-oh, she's freezing up too. So yeah, I would love to like just sit down and beat Devil Survivor, because I need to do that, and also 4. I need to sit down and beat Persona 4. I also need to sit down and beat a Final Fantasy one of these days, because I've got a couple of Final Fantasy games. I've never beat one. Never beaten a single Final Fantasy game.
I feel wide awake after that.
And it's just like I love RPGs, and Final Fantasy is like one of the biggest RPGs. I think Pokemon's bigger than it though. I think. Don't quote me on it. I know towards the 2010s, Pokemon definitely, because like I think like around the time Final Fantasy 13 happened, like a lot, from what I hear, a lot of people just didn't like that. Also, this scene, I'm only showing it because of the reactions everyone has when you say that.
Really?
And now everyone's getting all,
I see.
would you say a little hot and bothered?
Well, that won't be for a while.
Okay, here we go. Christmas. Past me. You can go a little faster. Oh, great. So yeah, this is the original Persona 5 Christmas Eve. So you're about to be arrested, and Sai's like, okay, you can turn yourself in tomorrow morning. And so now you get to spend Christmas Eve with someone. And because it's Persona 5, you don't get quite the nice and happy Christmas Eve you wanted. So I'm only showing one of each. I'm showing one of the Persona 5 Christmas Eves and one of the Persona 5 Royal Christmas Eves, because again, we'd be here all day if I showed every single one of them. Oh my god. So yeah, this one's all, down and dejective, because, can't have a nice anything in Persona 5. Like, every single, event y'all are supposed to be celebrating, it ends up becoming, a total bummer. Like, the hotel buffet thing gets ruined because of a couple a-hole adults. Anyway, I choose Hefumi here just cause. And also, let's see. So there's the hotel buffet. Let's see. After Yusuke's thing, we have the hot pot. The hot pot is actually the best we have. I mean, aside from explaining my backstory and everyone getting upset because of rotten adults.
Waving through crowds of people.
Let's see, and then there was Makoto's fireworks festival, which got ruined because of the rain. Futaba's beach adventure, which I think that one you can consider going pretty well. It seemed like everyone had a decent enough time. Let's see, and then need we even explain Haru's celebration thing?
That's how I feel about you as well.
So yeah, the best little thing about this is just that, you know, you just get to spend some time with
I almost forgot something
who you
very
chose to
important.
go out with. Sure, it would have been nice though to have had a happier scene. I know we're about to go to jail, but still.
That is not something one should say to his former instructor. Just kidding. It's your fault for always joking around with me, you know?
Hefumi's got a good sense of humor.
I wanted to talk to you about something today. I'm really glad you're safe. I believed in you.
So yeah, everyone's just
How
like,
could they arrest someone
you know,
so
I'm glad
righteous?
you're still here today.
I knew it
I'm
had to
thankful
be
for the
mistake.
Fan of Thieves, or if your partner is a Fan of
So you
Thieves, it's
didn't
just like
know
we've
this
been through a
made me
lot.
happy. More than you
Your
realize.
character is just like
Still, as far as the
something.
public
It's
knows,
like
you are
I
in
hate to be the
custody as we
downer
speak.
about the whole having to turn myself in
That's
thing.
why I'm worried.
They don't say
I
anything
can't
because,
help
you
but
know,
feel
don't
something
want
terrible might
to
happen to you.
cause them to stress out. Though would I understand the party members being in at risk for the whole police thing if we didn't turn ourselves in, but I mean, I guess if like
Sorry.
the character in question's our girlfriend, I mean, they could be in trouble, but then again, they could also play dumb and be like, "Oh, I didn't know he was a Phantom Thief."
By the way, I could perceive that you were acting different than usual.
Yeah, they all have their own interpretation of that line. It's like,
Thank you for
I know
telling
you were
me.
hiding something today. I could perceive that something was wrong today. All of that. And now, let's go back to the happiness. So I chose on for this one for no particular reason. Well, because on was my first choice in the original.
Kind of keeping you guessing. I was trying to be subtle, but I just really wanted to see.
On, you are not known for subtlety. You're as subtle as a brick to the face. But yeah, so
Yeah, especially since it's
now
Christmas Eve.
now in the Royal Christmas, you get to go out,
Because
get
you're
to
the
get a
easiest thing in the
cake,
world, but
get to
I'm
go home
starving.
and watch the snow, and everything's all
Okay, let's go.
jolly. Even though this is
Right.
technically an illusion.
Hold hands.
No, it's real, but technically things rewind themselves and whatnot. Watch the original.
War zone.
Watch the Let's Play. I don't have the chops to explain
Where
it.
did that come from? Not that I'm not happy to hear it. We just gotta pull it
It's
together
nice to have
and go get a cake.
a happier
Let's go hit the store.
Christmas Eve. Thank you, Crow, for turning yourself
Something
in.
tells me they're sold out too. Excuse me, you guys don't have any Christmas cakes left, do you?
Actually, we do.
Oh man,
Yeah, I figured. Wait,
it's like
what?
how
Whenever
how
August
convenient
was
they had
canceled last minute,
one left
this
and
is
it
the
was a
only
cancellation.
chance
It's just
we
like awesome. Food.
Yes, we want it. We'll pay right now.
No need to sound so in a hurry on. Seriously. You got the whole knife and whole night.
Wow, did that just happen?
Whole knife.
This isn't like a hidden camera thing, right?
Ren's not going anywhere tonight.
Oh, sorry.
God, I want to play Strikers right now.
Happy I kind of short-circuited. Yay, cake! Let's head home and dig in.
Of course, I'm gonna be super excited about cake.
So good.
Calories.
Is the best cake ever.
I can't help but think of that.
Hit on the spot. Now that's a gift.
So, who do we think?
I don't know. Christmas in general?
Oh, right! Christmas! Speaking of,
So yeah, you'll get one of their presents
I saw it when I was shopping the other day.
for
Totally your style.
hanging out with
And
them.
it's only gonna get
I
colder,
don't think
so, yeah,
they really do anything. I know they.
it's great, right?
I'd have to go back and look.
Whoa. Jeez. If you get so serious about it, you're gonna make me blush.
And of course,
You, you got a little something. Some cream on your nose. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
yep. And every single
Got it.
female does it.
Told me you didn't enjoy that a little bit. I know
On, we're
this
still in
might
high
sound
school.
weird, but thank you
It doesn't stop
for
anyone.
falling in love with me.
But please, please stay safe.
Man, I was gonna say that. I love you.
Wait, when did we get that flag?
Look, look.
That flag in the background, right next to the "Take Your Heart"
That's a lot more
poster,
snow than there was
or
earlier,
like
right? It's
scroll, or
gorgeous.
whatever you want to call it.
I don't know if I've
Oh
ever
yeah,
been happy in my life.
not relevant to anything.
It feels like I found my fairy tale ending.
Nickelodeon Studios announced the whole Avatar studio. So now they have a whole team dedicated to nothing but Avatar and Legend of Korra, which is really nice. I like both.
I guess I'm
Last
just not used to actually
Airbender
being
was good.
content.
Korra, general criticism. Season 2 is kind of bleh,
So,
and everything else was pretty
stay
good.
out as long as I want tonight. So,
Um,
I thought
I also heard they're making another live-action Avatar: Last Airbender. I think it's a Netflix show, but it's just like, is it just because of the reason I think it is, where it's like,
I see.
where it's just trying to broaden the horizons to people? But it's like, do we really need a live-action version of everything? It's like, a lot of the Disney movies are getting live-action versions. Avatar is getting a live-action version. Some other things I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's like, why is everything becoming live-action? Anyway, so now we're having to, not romance, Yoshizawa. So now we just gotta stay friends. And I really didn't think of a better way to do it than just start with her, like, saying that she was going to, confess. But she ends up being a real good sport about it, surprisingly. I was ready for a heartbreaker, and to be honest, it still was, considering that she was, my choice in role. It's just like, I'm sorry.
I love you.
Yeah, so you say, let's stay friends. She gets shocked.
Thank you so much.
And then she's just like, well, I'm just glad I came out and said it. I mean, that's really cool. Though, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she also, like, kind of, like, broke down after she saw me. So anyway, yeah, we're about done with, oh yeah, I still got the rank 10, which that one was also really awkward to edit. Because I really didn't know, what to edit out. So you're gonna may as well just be the whole rank 10. To me, it's not as obvious as the romance ones. Like, going from friendship to romance is easier because of the blushing and whatnot, but romance to friendship, you don't have any of that. And now, Oh no, wait, we saw the rank 9 phone call because this is different as well. And I'm a little surprised that this actually happened. But yeah, still just more... you know, talking. But this time it's just like, you know, I'm just glad I was able to tell you how I feel. Instead of her just barely being able to get the words out about how she was my girlfriend. Alright. Yeah, we're getting to the end of this. So yeah, there's still gonna be, well, end of this, and I still have like 23 minutes left. I'm dumb. Alright. Sumire, just hang up already. There we go. We got other things to do. That coat looks really heavy. Ren's coat.
What?
Yeah, and
I see.
she still freaks out whenever we're like, let's hang out, even though we have Dr. Maruki's
Nothing matters more
palace
to
to
me.
deal with. But it's just like, you know, how else am I supposed to rank you up?
Thank you very much.
The third semester was really fun.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, so here's
It looks like my coach is yet to arrive.
this is where it
I'm usually
got
so
really
nervous
hard
when
at
Coach
it. So
Hiraguchi
you're
watches my
it's
performance,
basically going to be the
especially because she's worked
same
with me for so long.
for the
That's why I
most
didn't
part,
wanna
except for,
overwhelm
you
her.
know,
Today,
I think I
she's
added
really
out like
excited about
her
this.
routine.
Thank you. When you
Oh,
come
shut up,
at me
phone.
like that, I feel like everything's going to turn out well in the end. Thank you for making time to observe me today. I really wanted to get an unbiased evaluation from you.
You got a good look on your face today, Sumire.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
there's the
I'm
coach.
confident in the routine I'm about to perform.
Well, at first glance, I'd say you look like you've got it all figured out. But I'm here to gauge your performance, not just let you brag about it.
Man.
Now, begin.
Ma'am,
Even her starting form's changed. Could this be your doing?
I had nothing to do with this.
You two are cute together.
all right, let's start.
And let's not. That's why I edited it out, because it really didn't have much to do with anything. Oh,
You've grown so much.
I forget if I
I'm sure
talked
this
about
is
it, and
no
I also
surprise to you.
forget if I
International success will
left
be
it in
harsh
or
and
not. But
relentless. Are you ready?
if I did, I'm gonna edit it out. But the Valentine's Day
I will
thing,
be number one in water gymnastics.
you've already seen it with
It will make our
Sumire,
dream a
so I'm just
Glad to
gonna
hear you're
edit
so
out.
sure. With your natural grace and
I
dedication to
don't
reach your
even
goal,
bother
no
showing
matter how far it is
Valentine's
from
Day
your
one,
grasp,
because I've already
your
shown
dream is
one.
no longer
And
impossible.
again, don't want to be
And
here
you
forever.
decided that, not me.
And then
You didn't even realize it,
still
did you?
have the
Today's
cheater
the first
switch.
time you've told me you were
That's
willing
gonna
on
suck.
an international
And
level.
because
Until today, you'd only
you
tell
know,
me I had fun.
Sumire is friend zoned,
And am I correct in
she
believing
won't
you
be
weren't
showing
alone
up
in this
in
mission
it.
of
I mean,
yours?
I could have,
Coach.
but they make you choose.
It's
I
good
think
to
they
know you
make you
have someone who
choose
really
one of the
understands you in your
girls,
corner.
and then the rest of
Performance
them
today truly was impressive.
show up
I'm
and
looking forward to your
complain.
next lesson already.
Coach Hiraguchi liked my routine.
Man, I forgot how long this was.
Probably right.
It's a lot.
Of course.
Doesn't feel as long when you're playing it.
Thanks to you, I feel like
But
I've
then
finally
again, when you're
found the
playing it,
answer
you're
I've been
just,
searching
oh
for,
my god.
as well as discovering what's most important
I've
to me while
said this
performing.
off screen, but
Genuinely can't thank
I
you
kind of
enough.
miss LPing this game. This was really fun. And shut up, phone.
I suppose I should take the compliment.
So yeah, I already
I'm sorry for repeating
missed this game. Just LPing it for the first time. That was just so magical for me.
I've learned all sorts of things from my time with
But
you.
now I've got the next game, and I'm feeling that same level of mysticism. If you, not that word. Oh. And there I accidentally skipped some text.
This is the new me. I finally found it. Oh, here's an idea. Why don't you join me on my tour, Senpai? It'll be you and me and Kasumi. All three of us taking on the world as a team.
Give him a passport.
I'm kidding. No matter where I perform.
Oh, what? You think I can't keep up, Sumire?
Feels like you'll still be there.
Ren just changes into a gymnastics uniform.
Thank you so
And
much.
coach just like, okay, Sumire, you're off the
I
team.
really hope we stay as close as we are on our way to the top. Boy, my body's still
Wonder what
so
Ren
jittery.
or any of the well, less so.
Please join me in a bit of
Well, then
extra
again,
training. We'll start with some
don't know
basic
much about
touches.
3.
We're going to do a full routine, so I hope
3's
you can prepare.
protagonist before he moved to the area. But it's just like, I wonder what like Ren here did in his hometown before the game started. Like, aside from the wrongly accused of a crime thing, like how popular he was, or just like what kind of things did he take interest in. I like to think that because of this game, and also because of the next game, he has a fascination with cooking. I hope that's the case, because that would be cool. So, all right, Sumire, you can hang up now. I mean, it's nice to talk and all, but you know, I've got other things to do. Postcom makes me a little impatient. Not gonna lie. Okay, I did skip the initial Valentine's Day thing. Uh-oh. And they're playing the music too. Yep, there's
How do you mean?
all the girls. Like I said, I romanced pretty much everyone except for Yoshizawa in one playthrough. So now you're gonna get the max extent. Well, except for On. On's not here to freaking knock me out as well. Oh man, but doing this, like, I remember when I actually got to this scene, I felt horrible. Just like, oh man, I really effed up.
Why?
Oh yeah, and oh okay, no, I couldn't have had Yoshizawa in this. I just remembered, this was in the original game. So this was this would have been the original Persona 5 basically. This is the playthrough that I didn't do of the third semester. That's right. That's right. Funny how all of them showed up, and it's just like not arguing with each other. But little Ren gets what's coming to him. Yeah, no, I felt horrible doing this. Like, this scene just kind of made my gut hurt.
Take it. Take my chocolate, please. Before I crush it.
Haru's the scariest.
This was for you.
Futaba is the saddest.
Here is your chocolate.
There's no need to be modest. Just take the chocolate.
You can eat this, right? It's chocolate.
And everyone else is just kind of, you know, angry, but like, I would be the most scared of Haru.
That is unforgivable.
Man, it's a good thing. This just makes me think of the whole
It's terrible.
where they were going to add the whole confidant reverse and break thing, and it's just like, I am so glad they didn't do that, because I hated that in 3 so much, and then it's like, I think it's in 4, but only a little bit. So fun fact, I just let this scene play out. That's why the auto text is on. I think I just left the room and just let this play out. Oh. He's just like, hey, I got some chocolate from my mom. And Sojiro comes in. It's like, you really done it now, kid. But he gives us some chocolate. Or a little smidget of chocolate. Sojiro's chocolate. A badge of shame. But this playthrough is considered, well, my Let's Play, I guess, would be considered, in my case, the canon. I wonder what happens when you don't have... I guess you just hang out with either Ryuji or Sojiro, but like, what happens if you didn't have a romance partner for Valentine's Day? And White Day, for that matter. Oh yeah, I still have to go say goodbye to everyone. But yeah, Sojiro's a great wingman, and apologize to everyone that I quote unquote cheated on.
We did it. It looks like I'll be able to keep my promise about going to school.
Futaba's, I feel like it's the least changed. I feel like...
Thanks. It feels good to hear that from you.
I guess she's,
I wish there was a way I could make you stay, but I'll show some self-restraint here.
Yeah, I feel like
All bets are off when
they
I
didn't
graduate
change
high school.
her dialogue for,
After that happens, we'll be together forever.
like if you romanced her for this. Because everyone else
Here.
has a bit of it.
Just go already. My glasses are gonna fog up.
You know my pain. Oh, shut up, phone. Seriously. So now, your significant, your girlfriend will send you a text on the day before you leave. And this is a quick travel way to say goodbye to everyone. Or at least the girls, because I know the guys don't text you at all. I think you only get text if you romance them. Yeah, because I think in my Let's Play, I didn't get one from Yoshizawa. Then again, that bothers me. She didn't show up.
I'm honestly really excited too. Though I'll need to go on a serious diet first.
So, final thought. I guess this is a good chance for final thoughts on the romance? Question mark. Don't cheat on them.
And that she wants to be just like me when she grows up.
You know,
Felt incredible.
it's not worth the beating on Valentine's Day.
Copy of next month's Vague. They did
Uh,
a special feature on me. I actually
and
talked a little bit
Chusu,
about you in the interview.
you like personally, I guess. I don't know.
Get around to reading it. Modeling can be super tough sometimes, but I'm not gonna quit.
You go
I
on.
need to be strong.
Yay.
Not just for Shiho, but for people everywhere. Oh, and of course, for you. I can't wait until we're back together again.
Yeah, that'll only be in 6 months' time.
Just for you.
Because that's how long it takes between this and Strikers. Man, that's really just not a long time when you think of it. Anyway, so I still need topics because I still got 9 minutes left. Oh, the rain started back up again. Oh, great.
I'm going to study hard in college and work towards my dream of becoming a police commissioner.
You know, thinking about it, it's just like I remember how there was, I read somewhere of how they were kind of disappointed with like the animes where they never really touched on the whole romance side of things, and to be honest, it's just like that would have just made it feel like, you know, canonical, and they really didn't want there to be a canonical pairing. If there is, like, there's none I can think, yeah, none of them I can think of off the top of my head. Because everyone, excuse me, everyone's going to be different about it.
You could even say it made me who I am today. Well, I suppose
I would have liked at least, like,
but honestly,
a nod to it or something. Like, I know, like, Persona 4 got the golden animation. So I think they could have done something there. And also, well, Persona 5 got an anime, and oh boy. So I don't know if I talked about it during the Let's Play, but I did watch the Persona 5 anime. It's okay. The 4 anime is better, I feel. It's more consistent. 'Cause 5, oh my god. Some things look pretty good, others ugly. Anyway, for whatever reason, Haru's in front of the Big Bang Burger. I know it's one of her stores, but
thanks to you,
why are you hanging out around here?
is progressing toward opening its first location.
Yeah, so everyone's got their goals for after you leave. Haru's going to open a cafe. Makoto's going to become a cop and all that. Must be nice having a straight goal that you can achieve. Anyway,
By the way, I tried making something for you.
and this is where you get all their items. No, they don't give you anything special during the say goodbye thing, if you were dating them.
Maybe I should try making hats next. How do matching ones sound? This is my promise to you.
You know, I remember how they talked about, like, there was a product in the game's world. They were selling Phantom Thief masks, I think. I know they were selling calling cards, but they were also selling masks, I believe. Like, what was their basis for designing masks of people they've never seen? Because it wasn't until the Shido calling card that we showed what the Phantom Thieves looked like. So everyone was just,
I'm looking forward to it.
as far as everyone else, everyone knew there was probably only like a couple of Phantom Thieves or a million Phantom Thieves, and everything in between. And also, it's just like they don't know what our masks were. I guess they based it on the logo Yusuke drew. God forbid they drew the one that Ryuji drew.
If I'm being honest with myself,
I want to be with you forever.
So I talked about how
I'm still a student.
the cheater scene made me feel like kind of had a painful side of it. I also felt that way about another scene that we'll see in the next video. So the next video is gonna be about boss fights, miscellaneous things, and endings. So you're gonna see the super bosses. You're gonna see some miscellaneous stuff that I didn't know about during the Let's Play, and also the all of the endings basically that I haven't shown off.
I'm thinking it's time for me to write an article about Kaio's case. Ever since all that stuff happened with Shido, the stories haven't stopped rolling in. But it looks like I can finally avenge her, and it's all thanks to your hard work.
But it's been fun revisiting Persona 5 Royal, even though that was about half a year ago now. It was still fun. We'll revisit. I had just beaten the game when I started this back up. I was skipping through everything, and I actually partway through, I actually forced myself not to get any of the treasures, because and not like complete the entire map, because that was the thing I did every single playthrough of like in the original 5 was I completed the map every single time I played it. And so, you know, the playthroughs were pretty long gameplay wise. And then this last playthrough, partway through, I was just like, you know what? This is just to show off some stuff. I'm just going to skip everything. Granted, I didn't start that mindset until about, Okumura's Palace. But, no, actually, I think I started in Futaba's. Oh well, I don't remember.
It cannot retreat until it gets promoted. Thanks to you, I became stronger.
But other than that,
But as a person as well.
I don't remember how much. Well, again, I had to do 2 playthroughs to get to where I was, because oh man, that in itself was a trip as well. Though skipping everything did make it a little more bearable, especially for like Okumura's Palace and Shido's Palace. Those 2 are the worst, in my opinion.
I wanted to update you on Miwa-chan.
It was really fun, like, just listen through the game with just overpowered personas, as it usually is. It was the first time I really used the DLC personas, because I mentioned it in the Let's Play, but I had never bought the DLC, so the extra personas and whatnot, until Royal. And so the only DLC left that I have any interest in is the Persona Q2 DLC. Where you get everyone to look like their Persona Q2 models. I kind of, as far as I know, I think it only affects when you go into Mementos. I also kind of wish there was a thing where you could do it in the regular game, because everyone has a PQ2 version of their regular day-to-day clothes.
Even though it's Sunday, aren't you nervous being at school?
That would have been funny.
It sure was a crazy year, huh? Try to be a little more diligent with school once you're home.
How do you know I wasn't a straight-A student at my old school, Kawakami?
I don't really think that's true. Here, I got you a present.
And she gave us a service card, even though, you know, she gave up the whole maid thing. It's understandable because, you know, New Game Plus, that way you can unlock this special massage as soon as you unlock Kawakami. And that is amazing.
I'll do all your household chores.